So this is your MACD, and I just told you whenever your green line is crossing the signal line, this yellow one is the signal line, you can buy. So currently it is crossing. This your green line is crossing, and if you see on the price chart also, it is this is Axis Bank. Okay, let's try on the Nifty only. Uh, you can apply this in any stock and in the like in any index also you can apply. So currently MACD is saying you can buy the Nifty. Okay, because your MACD line is above the signal line, you can buy. So whenever this is crossing below, at this point you can sell. Okay, this is your selling point and this is your buy point. Okay, currently we are in the buying point according to the MACD. Okay, this is very simple. You can apply
Yeah.
this on in the stocks also. You can suggest me some stocks.
Transformer and rectifier India Limited.
Which one? Rectifier India.
Transformer and
No,
rectifier
it will
Tata.
not work in the Teril. I think this is Teril, right? Transformer and rectifier. This is this is the trail stock, but it will not work in those stock because these are the small cap stock. So I told you better to choose the small like large market cap stock. Okay, so
So,
some
will the normal moving average work in small cap stock?
yeah
The
moving average
previous
yeah
previous indicator which you were taught.
yeah moving average can be work in the small cap and like small cap also, but if you want to do trading and these things na, try to do in the top 200 stocks like top 200 so as per the market cap. Okay, for investment purpose you can search Teril and these firstly you have to see the fundamental also, then you can go for the technical. So I can show you the transformer and rectifier.
TARIL.
Yeah, I know this is Teril. So see, you can see that on the MACD chart, it is like crossing below the signal line currently. At this point on 17 March, it gave you buy signal. So see, 383 around, and now it is crossing below. So it is in the sale zone currently. If you see on the MACD line, so currently it is in the selling zone as per the MACD. You can search any other stocks also. Like whatever stock you are having in your portfolio, you can search at the MACD. What MACD is saying? Simply you have two options as per the MACD: buy and sell. Okay, and MACD MACD का value 687 and signal is 356. Okay, so at this point you can compare these two line. Okay, so I think any doubt in the MACD?
तो सेटिंग क्या रखना है 12 26 9 देखो.
This like automatically you will get these settings only 12, 26 and 9. Yeah, histogram you can remove.
What is the purpose of histogram?
It is just to compare the MACD and signal line. Just the difference between you can see the what is like how far is MACD from your signal line. Because अगर आपका जैसे क्रॉस कर रहा है आपका बहुत यहाँ पे क्रॉस किया ठीक है क्रॉस करते ऊपर जा रहा है डिफरेंस आपका बहुत ज्यादा हो गया तो उस पॉइंट पे फिर वो आपका नीचे आना स्टार्ट कर सकता है हिस्टोग्राम में सिंपली टेल यू द MACD line value minus signal line you will get the histogram. So currently you see the histogram value is 331. Okay, and if you minus na MACD line value is 687, signal line value is 356. You if you minus these two value you will get the 331 histogram. Okay, got it? So I would suggest you make a Excel for MACD. Okay, so if you make Excel na, you will be like it will be easy for you to track your stocks of the portfolio, whether your stock is saying according to the MACD where your stock is going. Okay. Okay, so like this you can make Excel and you can do all this calculation and as per the MACD you can see whether your stock is in buy and sell point. If you want me to how you can make the Excel, we can make a separate class also. Then you can do. Okay, got it right. Okay, so currently in the Nifty you see now on the Nifty chart these are the stocks in the buy zone. Okay, this is only for Nifty. And these are like two stocks are showing in this sell point as per the MACD indicator. So MACD is simple. Just focus on the MACD and signal line. And third indicator is the RSI. I think you do not have any doubt in MACD, right? So we can start RSI. Okay, so I take it as a no. Now in the RSI, this is different than the MACD and moving average. Okay, so in the technical analysis, we are having a two types of indicator. First indicator, we have a overlay indicator, and the second indicator, we have a oscillating indicator. So any indicator, there are thousands of indicator in the market. So you can classify in the overlay and oscillate. Overlay means you can plot this indicator on the price chart. So in the moving average, what we see that this is the price ka data, okay? And moving average also you can plot on this only, on this scale, on the price scale only you can plot. So this is a overlay indicator. Example is moving average. And the oscillating indicator, they will having its own scale. Okay, own scale they will be having. You cannot plot this indicator on the price chart. Okay, so see MACD and RSI, these are the oscillating indicator because MACD is having its own scale. Okay, the scale is zero line. It is crossing the zero line and below, like it is crossing above or crossing below. So that's scale of MACD is not a price scale. And RSI is also having its own scale. So we are understanding RSI. So RSI scale is like this. This is a 0, this is 100 line, and we are having a 70 line, and we are having a 30. Okay. So if you see uh, your RSI line, when it RSI line is going below the 30 line, okay, this is your oversold zone, and this is your overbought zone. When your RSI line is going below this 30 line, you do not need to do anything because currently this is entering in the oversold zone. Your company is entering in the oversold zone, and it can be stay in the up to 6 months also. Okay, so you do not know. Once it cross above the once it crossing this 30 line again, when it is going out of the oversold zone, this will be your buy point. Okay, at this point you do not need to do anything. When it cross, जब आपका नीचे से बाहर निकल के आता है, you can buy and you can wait for the now at the overbought zone. It when it enter, you do not need to do anything. Overbought zone में रहने दो इसको. Once it cross, when it is coming out of the overbought zone ना, at this point you can sell, you can sell. So these are the buy and sell point. This is your buy point. When it's coming out, this will be your buying point. When it is coming out of overbought zone, you can sell. This will be your sell point. So this RSI, I think the strategy is clear, right? Some people use the strategy of RSI. They also plot the RSI 50 ka line. 50 line will be the middle of middle. Okay, this is 0, this is 100. You will be having a 50. Some people use that when RSI is for this is for the short term trading. Okay, for you can say for the swing trading. When RSI is crossing over the 50 line, na, this RSI जब 50 से ऊपर जाता है तो शार्पली एक मूवमेंट आता है 70 तक. सो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑल्सो यू कैन बाई, एंड अप टू 50 से ऊपर जाता है यू कैन बाई, and when it is going below 50 you can sell. Okay, this is second strategy, 50 one RSI 50. But the most famous one is the 30 and 70. Okay, some people yes, you can also modify accordingly. This 51, when RSI is going above the 50 na sharp movement, it will like 70 it will, it is chances that it can enter into the overbought zone. So at this point you can buy. So I think it's clear. We can see on the chart also this RSI strategy. I simply you need to search in the indicator RSI. Okay, relative strength index. So this will be your RSI. Let you can also see the settings of RSI. So this is the 14, and this is the let me choose the color is the green one. Okay, so let me put Nifty. Yes. So see, yeah, this is the RSI line on the daily chart. If you see, uh, this is your 70 line and this is your 30 line. So it goes above the 70 line, you do not need to do anything. अगर ये 70 से निकलना start करता है, then you can sell. So currently, uh, we can see that our RSI is the 61. So that is positive for the market. RSI value is the 61.3. This is a positive value for the market. You can buy also at this level. So but you just need to focus on this oversold and overbought zone. So see, आपका निफ्टी at this point 14 मार्च के अराउंड ओवरबोट जोन में ओवरसोल्ड जोन में गया था. So at this point, and this enter at 27th February, so you do not need to do anything in the when it is entering. Now it is coming at the 5th March, right? So at this 5th March you can buy because it is coming out of the oversold zone. Are you getting right? So also when now after this it is going in the oversold zone, sorry, overbought zone. This above is the overbought zone. Now and the overbought zone, it is coming out on the 25th March. So at this candle you can sell. Are you getting right? So at the top also, if you see na, whenever Nifty at the 26,000 na, so it give you the clear cut sell signal at this level. It entered into the overbought zone. Now it came out and the overbought zone at this candle only. At this candle, it came out from the overbought zone. So at this candle, RSI indicate you that market is in the overbought zone and it is coming out of the overbought zone. So you can sell. Okay, so this is like RSI strategy, and you just combine these three strategy: RSI, MACD, and moving average. If you combine these now, you can able to take the decision. You just see that what RSI is saying, what MACD is saying, and what 7, 13, 26 moving average is saying. If all of three saying buy, you can buy. Okay, and if any one of is saying the sell, so you just try to identify the region also. Okay, then you can see.
What is the yellow line indicating in this?
This is like smoothing. You can ignore this yellow line. Okay, this is just for smoothing purpose only. So you just focus on this green line only. Okay, so you do not need this line, yellow line. Okay, these are the like RSI base MACD and upper band strategy. These RSI, like how you can calculate RSI, there are many strategy. So in the input you have seen that this is a type SMA type. So there are Bollinger types also, EMA types also. You can keep it as it is. Okay, SMA line only. Length is 14 and standard deviation is 2. So I hope this RSI strategy also clear. One more thing also, you can you in the last class also I told you how to put support and resistance. So any doubt in the RSI, then the last one will be the support and resistance also. We can see that RSI also you can apply in stocks also. You can search any stocks and just do not change any settings. Okay. These are the simple setting and keep it these settings only. Some people I told you about the 50 line na. So some people like do the short term trading. Okay. They because 50 से जैसे ही ऊपर जाता है ना, जब ये 50 नीचे से 50 से ऊपर क्रॉस करता है तो देयर इज a high probability that 50 से और ऊपर चला जाएगा. At this point there some people think that 50 को RSI नीचे से जैसे 30 से ऊपर आ रहा है तो 50 पे वो लोग ट्रैक करते हैं कि क्या 50 से ऊपर चला गया. जैसे ही 50 से ऊपर लाइक 51 52 जाता है तो दे विल सिंपली बाई फॉर ए शॉर्ट टर्म पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. Okay, so for the short term point of view 2 or 3 days for this strategy also they use like RSI is 50 strategy. जब 50 से जैसे नीचे जाता है तो they start selling. Okay, because some people do not believe that ओवर वो 30 से जैसे ही ऊपर आता है ना, इस पॉइंट पे आने के बाद वो 50 पे थोड़ा सा रुक सकता है तो वो वेट करते हैं कि इसको 50 से ऊपर जाने दो. So I think that is clear for you. RSI also clear. You just need to mark overbought and oversold zone and wait for the coming out. If it is coming out overbought and oversold, I think okay. So Siemens, someone is asking about the Siemens. You can search the Siemens stock also. Siemens. So yeah, this is your RSI value is the 54. Currently RSI value is 54. That is positive. Okay, it is crossing above the 54. Now you can wait for the overbought zone. Okay, so currently RSI is saying you to buy. Okay, you can put on the chart, you can put support and resistance for the chart also. So you just need to set the PP at this point, PP standard. Once you search the PP indicator, na, there is a lots of line. You go to the setting, and in the setting, you just need to choose how many pivot points you want back. Pivot point back means जैसे आपका you just search is 3. Okay, now in the visibility, uh, you will be getting a one pivot line, and these are the support, six support and six resistance. So you just remove the fourth and the fifth resistance. You just want three support and three resistance. You can make it green. You can make all the supports green and resistance red to identify whether support and resistance. Okay, you on the like this pivot point standard is also most famous one. And in the type pivot time frame, you can search the traditional. Instead of traditional, you can search the Fibonacci. This give you the good accuracy. So if you search it on the click na, these are the three pivot point. You need to focus on the pivot line. So let me make pivot line thick. Okay, so let me make it a black color, and the thickness of this line let me increase. Okay, so you need to focus on the black line. Uh, Below are the support. These green ones are the support, and these red ones are the resistance. Okay, so whenever your market is crossing over the pivot line, focus on the first resistance. So let's put Nifty. Let me put Nifty. Now you can see the Nifty. Once Nifty is crossing above this pivot line, black line. So you can simply understand it like this. This is your pivot line. This is your pivot line. Okay. And above this pivot line, I plot three resistance. Okay. These are the resistance, and are the support. Okay. Once your Nifty is crossing this pivot line, we will wait for the first resistance. At this point, we will buy. And once when we buy, the first target will be this one R1, then second target will be R2, and third target will be R3. And when your Nifty is coming from coming below this pivot line, let's say from top to it is coming below. So and it is going below this pivot line, we will sell. And first, this will be my support. First target will be this one, and second target will be this one, and third target will be this one. So you can see on the chart also. Currently, your Nifty is coming above, and we have to wait for this pivot line. Once it cross the pivot line, so this is 23,122. So it cross. Now first target will be this line, and if it cross this one, the second target will be this one, because these all are the resistance. Okay, and the third one will be that this will be act as a resistance. Okay, I think that's clear. Okay, so this is the second pivot line. You can see this black line. Once it cross this black line, we can buy, and first target will be this one, second will be this one. And once it cross below, let's say this block line, this black line, and this is crossing below, it means you can sell this point. At this point, when you will sell, the first target will be this support. Okay, market can take the support at this point. The second target will be this one, and the third target will be this one, S1, S2. This third support will be this one. So market exactly turn around this support at this S1, yani ki 22,028. Market took the support, and it is again coming above. So like pivot point. This is, I think, you do not. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. So the media and news channel will show you the pivot point standard. Okay, these what the pivot point standard is saying. Okay. So any doubt? Okay, you can apply this in the stocks also. Like you can suggest any stocks. Let's see SDFC Bank. In the SDFC Bank, you can see that market is crossed this pivot line. So you first suppose market this will be the first resistance, second resistance, and this is the third resistance. So SDFC Bank took resistance at this line. Okay, so now सो आपको इन बिटवीन ऑफ दिस लाइन यू डू नॉट नीड टू डू एनीथिंग, ओके। आपको पिवोट लाइन पे फोकस करना है। अब HDFC बैंक इफ इट इज कमिंग बिलो दिस पिवोट लाइन ना, एट दिस ब्लैक लाइन, सो कमिंग एट दिस अबव बिलो दिस पिवोट लाइन, यू कैन सेल, ओके। सो आपको यहाँ पे बाई करना चाहिए था, सो यहाँ पे आप प्रॉफिट बुक कर सकते थे, या यहाँ पे, अदरवाइज यहाँ पे। सो नाउ इट इज टेकिंग रेजिस्टेंस R3 एंड इट इज कमिंग बिलो। सो दिस इज द सेकंड पिवोट लाइन, एंड आपका ये आपका फिर चेंज होता रहेगा हर बार, बिकॉज आपको देखो पिवोट लाइन यहाँ से यहाँ पे अपडेट हुआ, एंड अगेन द पिवोट लाइन विल चेंज। ऐसा नहीं होगा कि नेक्स्ट टाइम भी पिवोट लाइन आपका यही होगा। सो यहाँ पे समथिंग अराउंड यहाँ पे हो सकता है, सो यू हैव टू वेट फॉर द पिवोट लाइन, ओके। इट इज below the pivot line or above the pivot line, okay। Every day it will keeps updating. So I think RSI, MACD, and this one moving average and the pivot point standard. These four things that for beginner, I think that's enough. For if you have any doubt, like you can ask me. Okay, so try to implement these strategy. Whatever I am telling you now, these are the like famous strategy. Okay, I am not saying my strategy. These are the famous strategy. Technical indicator, technical analysts are using these strategy only to identify buy and sell point. There are some uh, खुद ने भी लाइक सम स्ट्रेटजी दैट मेक बाय द, मतलब खुद ने भी बना रखी है कुछ स्ट्रेटजी, दैट आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू, आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग द मोस्ट फेमस स्ट्रेटजी ओनली, ओके। सो मोस्ट फेमस स्ट्रेटजी, मोस्ट फेमस सेटिंग्स, एंड standard one I am telling you, okay। So if even if you go wrong with these strategy also, try to identify the what mistakes you are doing in the market, but these are the famous strategy, okay। So if you are going wrong also, you will get to get lots of learning, okay।
सर
So I
मूविंग एवरेज क्या बता देते थोड़ा सा?
in the moving average, simply focus on the 7, 13, 26 line. Okay, simply you can plot the three moving average, 7, 13, and 26. So let's say in the SDFC Bank, you can search SMA. So I'm not, I'm just telling you the strategy only. Okay. So in go to SMA, and you can, in the SMA, first interval you can choose the 7. Okay. And the second interval you can choose 26.
सर सॉरी सर, एक इसमें सिंपल मूविंग एवरेज है, सिनेमेटोग्राफी, तो वो भी हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं उसमें? तीन एक इकट्ठे में तीन आ रही हैं सर वो।
Yeah, if the length is same, na, which one you are saying? S- in SMA, where which one? Because
सिंपल मूविंग एवरेज सिनेमेटोग्राफी 50, 100, 2000,
हाँ
200।
हाँ, यस यस, यू कैन, इफ द लेंथ इज सेम ना, यू कैन अप्लाई ये आपका 50, 100, 200 का लेंथ लेंथ वाला है ना, तो आप उसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते, ओके। अगर आपका वो जैसे ये वाला 50, 100, 200 है ना, सो बिकॉज आपका 7, 13, 26 का स्ट्रेटजी बताया मैंने, तो आप 50, 100, 200 वाले को मत लगाओ आप, क्योंकि उसको आप लगाओगे तो आप फिर चेंज नहीं कर पाओगे।
उसमें चेंज हो रहा है सर?
चेंज आई थिंक नहीं होता है, लेट मी ट्राई इफ इट इज गेटिंग चेंजिंग सिंपल। सो दिस इज द 50, 100, 200, यहाँ पे आपको तीन लाइन मिलेगी, ओके। सो लेट मी सी द सेटिंग्स ऑल्सो। सो या 50 क्लोज, नाउ इफ आई वांट टू चेंज द सेटिंग, लेट मी 7, okay, 39, so last time when we tried na, it did not change, so but this time it is changing, okay, that's good. So yeah, this is we are getting 7, 13, 26 in a single SMA, okay। So we can also see the codes of this. Yeah, so this one is a yellow, red, and purple color line. So this is the 7, 13, 26, okay. Let me also confirm it. Okay, so 7 moving average is 1917, and then this also 1917. Yeah, yeah, you can also use this one. Yeah. So this is also exactly same as the 17, 13, 26. So we get this in the single window. So these are the three lines that I was talking. What happened? Yeah. So if the yellow line, this is the 7 line. If it is crossing above both line, na, so see, this is crossing over the both line. So this is the positive. Okay. So you have to wait for the crossing both 13 and 26. Okay. When this green line, sorry, this yellow line, because this is the 7 line. Uh, so it when it cross both 13 and 26 line, you can sell. So yeah. Yeah, so now you can see that this green line is crossing below of both 13 and 26. At this point, you can sell, and when it is crossing off, so at this point you can buy. Okay, when it is crossing both, at this point you can buy, and when it is crossing both, this will be your sell point, and this will be your buy point. Okay, so as per the 70 thing, it will buying point. So you can apply this on the Nifty also. Yeah, that's a good one. So this is above both line. You can at this point you can buy. So any other doubt? You can ask me any kind of doubt if you have, you can ask me.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I think if you do not have any doubt, we can close the class. Still, you have doubt, you can ask me about anything. Okay. So how to create Excel sheets? This one is remaining for us. So we try to cover this in the next class. So these three indicator only, RSI, MACD, and MACD. For these only, I will teach you how you can create this such Excel sheets. Okay, so this is for MACD, and this is for RSI, and also this is RSI, and this is MACD. So for this also we can create such Excel sheets. So this is remaining for as of now. Otherwise we have covered all of the topics that is required for the beginner point of view. So thank you so much for joining.
My
This
hello, excuse me. My only request is
Yeah.
whatever classes that you've taken, 5 classes, if you can just compile all the recording and send it across on the WhatsApp group, so we will
Yeah,
be able
actually,
to revise
yeah.
everything
I
before
think
the
it.
next class.
I think I've already send you all the recording. Okay, daily whenever we complete the class, now after the completing this class only, I send you all the recording. So if you did not get any recording, so you just remind me. So after the class only, last day also I send you. Last for the last class also. This is day 5. So day 4 I send you. Day 3, day 2, and day 1 also I send you. So did you not receive those recordings? So let me know.
No, that is why I'm requesting you time and again. If you can send all the recordings put together,
Uh,
then it will, or the link where whichever drive that you've saved across, no, then we'll
No, that
access.
drive also, and once the class is completed, na, two session we recorded in the two session. So I send all the two session, okay, daily wise. So if you want to compile, na, you can also compile by yourself also. So like daily wise, day wise recording I sent you.
No, I am not getting that those recordings. That's the reason why I'm asking. That's the reason why I asked
I
you
think
the last class.
any other who have not recorded, who have not got the last session recording. Uh, Previously was the classic chart pattern. So anyone who did not get the classic chart pattern recordings, because I sent you from uh, on this group only, I sent you. So I sent you the two parts. Okay, it's around 50 minutes. So I think you have received. So if you did not receive, you can like tell me. Just send me hi on the WhatsApp.
See,
So
on
I'll
20th
confirm.
on 20th April on 20th April I've received uh,
Yeah, last
uh,
Sunday only.
so that is the only one. Before
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
whatever you've sent, because there was this disappearing message, this thing timer was on, so there is nothing on my list.
So
I can just say hi to you. You can just
okay, on 13 April also I sent you. If you please confirm if you did not
no,
receive.
no, I did not receive, because see, I would have received, but what had happened was the disappearing message was turned on, so I have not been able to. So that message has disappeared.
Okay, okay. I sent. Okay, I just you just send me hi on the WhatsApp, so I will send you all the recording. Yeah, this is already available in the in my like phone. I will send you. Just send me hi. I'll send you. Apart from you, I think everyone has received the recording. So still, if you have not received, na, so just remind me. Uh, all the 4 days
I've
session.
just
All the
I've
four
just
days
sent
session
you
I
a
have
hi
sent.
message. I've
Uh,
just sent you a hi message.
okay. Got it. So I'll send you of the 3 days recording. So do not need to worry. 20 April I think you have already received. So apart from this,
Yeah,
I will send you. Okay. So if any other, if you do not have any other doubt, I think we can
Sir,
close the
sir,
session.
sir,
Yeah.
sir, one thing, Fibonacci replacement works on pivot point only, no, sir?
Fibonacci, let's cover in the next class.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's also remaining. So I have included this from this session only. So we'll cover Fibonacci retracement in the last class. So I'll not explain you because I think we are out of the time. So I'll cover in the next class. Okay. So apart from whatever we have discussed, so if you have any doubt now, you can ask me also. Once you apply these indicator na, try to ask me on the question on the WhatsApp also that I have applied this one and this is not working. So I'll tell you how why this is not working. So like this, you can get a good learning with me also because I only apply these indicators. Firstly, I apply the fundamental strategy. Firstly, I do the fundamental analysis of stocks. After I found that this is a good fit for the fundamental, I go for the technical analysis. Okay, then I uh, did the technical analysis in the fundamental stocks. Okay, so yeah. So if you are interested in the fundamental course also, so like you can join this. Everything is free. This fundamental course, we can start. So whatever I know, I can teach you how you can do the fundamental
Sir,
analysis.
sorry, interface, sir, interface.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we'll cover we'll after the technical analysis part, so we can start the fundamental also. You will get a good learning for the investment point of view. Okay. So I think let me read the chats. Okay. If you how to create Excel, I already